As you've heard, President Joe Biden has flexed his clemency powers to pardon his son, Hunter Biden, on federal gun possession and tax evasion charges. Now, I'm making this video despite having listened to all the usual right-leaning podcasters. None of them seem to have figured out what I know. Now, you can theorize that Hunter Biden served as the bagman for the Biden crime family, but we never found that smoking crack pipe explicitly naming Joe Biden as the big guy. As is, Hunter was found guilty on federal charges. Conveniently enough, just the right type of charges that Daddy could wipe clean. Now, we've been hearing for months that Joe Biden would not pardon Hunter Biden. And it's easy to say as much when you assume you or Kamala Harris are going to be the next president. No one is above the law is a nice lip service to sound like the adult in the room. And you could always assume that Kamala Harris was going to go ahead and do the pardoning for Joe. Yeah, hey, I'm not pardoning my own son. Yeah, I'll step down if you pardon him. As it played out, Joe became Hunter's last hope, and, well, another Joe Biden lie. What are you going to do about it? Now, here's what others are failing to grasp. Abandoning laptops for service was the cry for help. Hunter wanted out of the game. The Democratic Party bribed 51 former intelligence officials to say, that's fake news. It's earmarked as Russian disinformation. Don't believe that. Vote for our guy. And you know what? It worked. Well, I suppose it also helps that you were forbidden from discussing this online before the election. Turns out the laptops were real. So Joe Biden's Justice Department found federal charges to hang on Hunter Biden. Now, let's see what we got here. There's gun, tax evasion. Yeah, that'll work. Knowing full well that Big Daddy Joe could let his son off the hook. See, Joe needed his Justice Department to charge Hunter so he could give him a pardon. If he let this go, Trump would do it. And there wouldn't be a pardon. And everything would lead back to the big guy. And so Joe Biden has effectively covered up his own pay-for-play crime scheme. Or at least Joe's handlers have covered it up, because why is it that every move that this president makes seems to happen when he's not awake and via social media post? Now, here's where things get interesting. According to American University professor Jeffrey Crouch, the president does not need to wait until the alleged offender is charged to issue a pardon. That's right. If you believe a professor from American University, everybody within earshot of the Biden administration, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon. Shit, Oprah will get a pardon. Because anybody that gave Donald Trump the side eye could be a victim of retaliation. So don't be surprised if in the coming days Anthony Fauci gets pardoned for something he hasn't been tried for.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.